Welcome everyone, and in today's episode we're gonna make part of history in Minecraft. But only 2 of the builds are part of history. The last one is like a little bonus I did for fun. Now, we need to enchant our gear because it's straight up dookie. Like, I'm talking almost full unenchanted diamond armor, but only with this protection for Aqua Affinity and Unbreaking 3 helmet. So you may be asking, how am I gonna get a full enchanted diamond set? Well, I could use villagers, but they take a while. And that's when I decided to read the comments. And one of your comments sparked up an idea in my head. And it's this one. So, I guess we're building a mob spawner. Yay! A little bit of a spoiler alert. I did not build the mob farm at all, so we can just check the mob farm out of here. Now, instead of making those shitty designs where it makes like barely any mobs per hour, I actually made my own design, which I'm gonna build today in this world. So, without further ado, let's start grinding the materials. So, the first material I'm gonna need for this farm is cobblestone, and how much am I gonna need? What? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so plan B, guys. I think I'm gonna make a cobblestone generator. And I'm probably gonna have to mine for a while just so I can get all of the cobblestone for this, because that's a little over 2 double chests of cobblestone. So I think we have to now grind for a cobblestone generator. Let's do this. Let's get over with this already. Oh, yes, just what I need. Yes, it's perfect. And now, we just have to AFK for a very, very long time. Let's build ourselves a little bunker to AFK for at least a couple of hours. Hopefully this farm is worth it, because this is a lot of materials. Okay guys, wish me luck. And let's start. No. No way. We got a lot of cobblestone. Wait, how am I gonna get out? Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. I can get out. I can get out. Well, I didn't expect my pickaxe to break. Now I do not know what to do. I need to enchant it again. I need to get a new one, enchant it again. Oh my god. Kabam! God damn! That's a good enchant. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. That's gonna be very useful. Oh! Oh! Fortune 3, efficiency 4, breaking 3. Okay, that's really good. Today is a good day. It's time to keep mining. Yay! I love mining. Actually, I'm gonna take away all of the cobblestone and I'm gonna transfer it to a different chest. Oh, whoa, I just see villagers over here. Wow, that's a lot of villagers. Okay, let's say this is how much cobble we need. We have this much. That's actually not bad. Okay, time to mine the rest of it. So I'm gonna block myself in and let's do this, guys. Oh my god. I think we finally got enough. Oh my god. After such a long time, we got all of the cobblestone for this farm. And we also got a little extra. Actually, I'm just gonna get a little extra. Now, we just need to grind the rest of the materials. You know how I said I did not build the mob farm at all. So the video doesn't turn out to be 1 hour long. I'm gonna just cut out all of the material grinding clips and just get started with the first build. First build I was thinking of adding is a caveman build, which is gonna work as a mine shaft for me. So I think it's time we get working on that. And for that, we're gonna need some decorations that will make it look a little cavey. But first, I think it's good if we find a little hole where to make it. I think here's the perfect spot. So let's dig out a little. Okay, that's a good start. Now, I think if we add some stone over here. Yeah, that looks a little better. Maybe add some stone around this to stimulate living in a cave. Stimulate, not stimulate, my bad. Let's dig this out a little. Let's cover up these things with stone. And bam. Move this gravel. Okay. This is starting to look a little more like a cave. Now we need some decorations. And I have the perfect idea. Okay, I'm back some materials. Now, I think it's time we decorate it a little. And with that, our little mine is complete. The first build looks very dookie, oh my god. But the next build is just gonna blow your mind. Alright, after our cave is finished, I think it's time that we work on the village. And I was thinking of adding a castle build to the village, which should spice it up a little. But first things first is we're gonna need some stone. And we gotta work with the stone generator thingy majiggy. So time to do another time lapse. Yay! Okay, I'm back, and of course this is filled. Wow, that's a lot of cobble. Okay, let's just grab as much as we can and let's just turn it into stone bricks. Okay, I think it's time we build the entrance to the to our project. So, to our medieval village. Now, I'm thinking of it being right over here, but first things first is we have to set up some walls that go around the entire village. Oh, I think here's a good spot. Yeah, really good spot. Okay, let's build 3 blocks up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Bam. We want a big entrance. And now we just have to go around the entire castle with these stone bricks, and we just have to lay it out. Well, I guess there's no time lapse, guys. I'm sorry. There's not gonna be a time lapse for this one, but I will do it fast. I will do it very fast, though. Okay, so we finished with surrounding the the entire village with with stone bricks. Now we need to add some depth into the walls and actually build ourselves an entrance. You know what would be a cool idea? If I add an actual working gate. So let's quickly get the resources for it. Okay, I'm gonna actually start building a little, adding some depth into the wall, the wall of the castle. Well, not the castle, the medieval style. So normally a castle or like a medieval village, it has some towers on the sides. So I think if we add some small towers, we can probably add something to this build. So let's quickly make some. Okay, that looks pretty nice. And with the power of editing, the tower is on the other side now. And now, I think it's good if we add some watchtowers like around this entire castle, just so we can have some extra level of security. Okay, so we're finished with the towers. Now, as I said earlier, we have to grind to make the door. So let's get started on that process of getting the materials for the door. Now, it's time we actually build the gate. Yay. Actually, real yay. Yay! Because I actually love doing redstone, so yay. Oh, fuck. So I actually built it wrong. Oh, I see. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Intruder, intruder! Intruder eliminated. Oh yeah. So the top and the bottom are complete, I think. Let's try. Yeah. The gate is officially complete. Now, the only thing we need to do is fix up these towers and maybe make this look a little better because, oh god, it's a little ugly. Hey, hey, what are you doing alive? Hey, no, you should be dead. No, there you go. Okay, time to get building. Okay, I think we have finished with the little wall thing. And ta-da! This is what the tower looks like now. And to be honest, it looks pretty nice. Now the towers look a little more alive. And now we have to do the most, I don't know, the hardest part I can think of. Destroying all of these houses. Because we're gonna need to put in some new buildings which will really touch the place up a little. And we also have to like fix up all of these like path messes, all of these random blocks like creeper holes, these farms and everything. So this is gonna be a big time lapse and a big video for you guys. So please enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can. Alright, you might be wondering, why did I leave this house just like intact, and like why is it the last one just to stay up? Well, that's because it's this villager's house. And actually, you know what? Your name is Herbert. I don't care. Your name is Herbert now. Herbert's house, that's Herbert's house. So I don't think I'm gonna be destroying it. I think it's nice if we keep it as evidence. Like, I'm not a bad person, right? I wouldn't destroy his house. I deleted it. Okay, actually, so I feel kind of bad for Herbert because his house is kind of like gone. So I think it's good if I build him a little like safety home. As you see, his house looks very beautiful. Like absolute work of art. And if you go in, you see 2 doors. Nice. He has a bed. This. He's gonna be living in this, okay? So good luck, Herbert. Now it's time we actually build the houses. And I don't know, I have a lot of building materials. Actually, I have some building materials in here. It's like full of them. And I think that should be enough to actually make the houses look good. So, okay, the first house I think we should have is like a toolsmithing area where we're gonna have like someone make tools for us. So let's quickly make a frame for this. Okay, now that we got the main frame complete, now we just have to build the floor and like the rest of the thing. Now I did not add more houses because I'm getting a little lower on resources and I don't really have any more beds. But I think this will do because the main reason I'm building this is so I can make an iron farm in the middle. But there's also another thing I need to do to the village beforehand, and is to remove all of these paths and just make it look a little more neat. So now, should I make a time lapse or should I just cut it all out? To be honest, I'm just gonna save you from the pain and I'm just gonna cut it all out. So see you in a little. Oh my god. I finally finished with getting all of the paths removed. And now I have to level out the entire ground so it looks a little better, because there's like a lot of random terrain bumps and everything. Okay, it's a little more smooth. And now it's time for the main part, the iron farm. So let's get grinding for materials. Alright guys, I got all of the materials I need, so time to build a farm. Yay! I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. Alright, now it's time we spice up the whole village by adding some small details which will help make the village a little more alive. So let's get to it. Okay, after a very long time, the village is finally complete. And as you see, it's like really well decorated, I would say. Probably the best build I've ever done in a while. We have some animals over here, we have a lot of villagers, and we also have the main part of the farm, well, of the base here, thingy village, is the iron farm, which is gonna produce a lot of iron for us for a lot of materials or ingredients that we're gonna need later. But actually, let's check up on how much iron we got. And oh wow, that's a lot of iron. I guess I never have to go mining again. Oh, that's actually so nice. And to be honest, this is a big upgrade than the cave thing that we did for the mine. So the last thing we have to build isn't really a part of history, but I think it will be a nice touch to this world. And that is, we have to go to the Stronghold and make it look like a laboratory. So it's like kind of like a technological, scientific phase thingy from history. So let's first find a Stronghold. Is it right over here? No. Please don't break. Yes. Okay, I think it's in the ocean. I think it's that thing over there. It's kind of sticking out, and Looks a little... It looks a little weird. Oh, never mind. It changed directions. Wait. I think we're here. Right here? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're here. We're here. I think we're close. Oh. We got it. Oh. Oh, there it is. Ice smithing temple. Yes, I needed this one. Anything in here? Even more. Oh my god. Now, I think it's time we find the portal room. Oh, and it's right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wait, guys. We're on day 100. Oh my god. Exactly on day 100. We're at the stronghold. I cannot believe we made it so far. This is all thanks to you guys. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten to day 100 on the survival world. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Now, without further ado, I think it's time we renovate this stronghold area thing into a little laboratory. So let's get to it. To be honest, I think it's complete. So it's a bit of a mess, but it's like, let's say a little laboratory that's like they're studying it. Like this is getting out, goes in here. Like some redstone output is getting, you know, a little bit of scientific work. We don't know what it's like, but yeah. Okay, guys, this wraps it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for the support, and as always, goodbye.